Some women walk into a room and immediately disappear from a noise. Not because no one sees them, but because everyone feels them. The air changes. A subtle silence wraps around them like an invisible cloak. She doesn't speak much, but when she does, the world leans closer. This is not beauty in the ordinary sense. This is not charm in the practiced sense. This is depth, presence, the kind Carl Jung would say belongs to a woman who has touched her own shadow and returned stronger. Men look at her and sense something they can't name. Women watch her and wonder if she holds a secret code. She is magnetic not because she performs, but because she refrains. She withholds, and in withholding, she multiplies her value. Jung taught that what is rare is often mistaken for divine, and this woman understands that her mystery is not an accident, it is a craft. Her life is not a public theater. She doesn't tell everyone her every plan. She doesn't broadcast her dreams to strangers or seek validation for her choices. She understands a simple truth: intimacy is earned, not given away freely. And so she moves like a river that flows deep under the surface. To some, she's distant. To others, she's dangerous. But to herself, she is free. And in a world where oversharing is the new currency, her refusal to participate becomes the rarest form of rebellion. People confuse mystery with secrecy. But secrecy hides weakness. Mystery radiates power. It's the subtle art of keeping the world guessing without losing your authenticity. She's not afraid of silence, she commands it. While others fill every gap with nervous chatter, she lets her pauses become an arena where curiosity grows. People lean in, desperate to fill the quiet with questions, and in that space, she becomes unforgettable. This is the habit no one sees coming. She does not react emotionally on demand. In a culture addicted to instant responses, she refuses to be pulled like a puppet by someone else's strings. She knows the difference between a true connection and a test, and she does not perform for tests. A man tries to provoke her with silence. She meets it with her own. A friend delivers a subtle insult masked as a joke. She smiles without explaining herself. Someone brags about their achievements to make her feel small. She congratulates them without the faintest tremor in her voice. Why? Because she has mastered the art of emotional containment. Jung said that the unconscious is revealed when we are triggered, and she refuses to hand over that map to anyone. If you can control your emotions, you can control your destiny. And this woman understands that in relationships, the one who is less reactive has the greater power. She does not waste energy defending herself against those who misunderstand her. She does not fight for attention. She lets attention fight for her. And when she does choose to express herself, when she finally opens the door and lets someone see her joy, her sadness, or her passion, it becomes a gift, not a habit. This is not a game. This is sovereignty. She decides when and to whom she reveals her emotions, not out of manipulation, but out of respect for her own soul. She is not a faucet that anyone can turn on and off. She is the ocean, vast, deep, and unreachable unless she allows you in. Her mystery is not an act. It is a reflection of the fact that she has a rich inner life that no one can fully access but her. She has faced her own fears in solitude. She has learned to be her own witness. And so, when the world demands her reaction, she simply gives it or not, depending on her choice. This habit transforms everything: her relationships, her work, her energy, her presence. The mysterious woman doesn't need constant validation to feel alive. She doesn't cling to people out of fear of being alone. In Jungian psychology, this is individuation, the process of becoming whole within oneself. She has embraced her shadow, understood her light, and no longer seeks to be completed by someone else. She is not the loudest in the room, yet she is the one everyone remembers. She is not the most available, yet she is the one everyone waits for. Her mystery turns time into an ally. The longer you wonder about her, the deeper her impression grows. Men may desire her, but they can't control her. Friends may admire her, but they can't fully claim her. Society may try to label her, but she slips through every box. She is not here to be understood. She is here to be experienced. And here is the truth: anyone can step into this energy. You don't have to be born with it. You don't have to fake it. You only have to practice emotional discipline and self-respect. Stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Stop reacting to every slight. Stop giving away your energy just because someone demands it. Let people wonder about you. Let silence be your shield. Let absence make your presence more valuable. Because the Most mysterious women in the world are not mysterious because they hide. They are mysterious because they choose. Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." The mysterious woman has done this work. She knows herself, and because she knows herself, no one can own her. The room will forget 100 loud voices, but it will never forget the quiet woman whose presence felt like a riddle. And when she finally speaks, the world will stop to listen.